Alright guys, here is your warm-up today. I want you to go ahead and work this. I want you to pause the video, work your problems, and then when you're ready for me to go over it, go ahead and hit play. Alright, so you should have worked these 3 problems, so let's start with the first one. The first one I need to subtract 4 from both sides, and then I'm going to get 5b squared equals 30. Okay, I did that because I noticed that not only I'm missing that middle term, I can go ahead and just isolate the b here by dividing both sides by 5. And I get b squared equals 6. And now I can just take the square root of both sides. And the square root of 6. And it told me to round to the nearest hundredth. So the square root of 6 is 2.4494. This would be the nearest hundredth. That 9 is going to give that a shove, so positive and negative 2.45. All right, next one's not going to be quite so easy, so I'm going to go ahead and complete the square. I'm going to go ahead and subtract out that 15 from both sides. So I have x squared minus 6x, I'm going to leave a space here, equals 5. Take half of negative 6, which would be negative 3, and I'm going to square it, which would be positive 9. Alright, so then I'm going to go ahead and put it into my problem here. So this looks like it's going to be x minus 3 squared equals 5. And then I'm going to take the square root of both sides here. And so that's going to be x minus 3. The square root of 5 is going to be 2.3606. And that's a positive and a negative. So I'm going to add 3 to the positive, and then I'm going to do 3 and a negative 2.36 blah blah blah. So I get 2 answers here. And I'm going to round to the nearest hundredth. So 3 and 2, that would be 5.36. And then if I take 3 minus 2.3606, looks like I get a positive 0.64 if I'm rounding to the nearest hundredth. And then on number 3, I'm going to start this one. I'm going to get rid of the 3, so I'm going to divide both sides by 3. So I get n minus 4 squared equals 6. I can go ahead and take the square root of both sides here. So I get n minus 4 equal, I already did that up here, so plus n minus 2.4494. I'm going to add 4. So one of my answers is 6.45. And then if I take 4 and I subtract 2.4494, I get 1.55 would be my answer. Alright, so we are done with your warm-up, and I'm going to stop the video so that then you can do the lesson.